Good afternoon. Hello and welcome to the stream. My name is System, and we are playing the hardcore world today. I have upgraded the instance. As you can see, I'm in 2.7.0 release candidate 1. We skipped beta 4. So we will probably skip any further release candidates unless there's some sort of game-breaking bug, and upgrade directly to 270 or 271 or 2701, whatever the final the first real stable version will be. Anyway, this is the single player world, the hardcore world, and I have played this offline a little bit, so I'm pretty sure I left myself in a good spot, but I don't remember. I actually don't remember. I have been playing this offline quite a bit lately, mostly because I only have there's certain days where I only have like an hour or two to play New Horizons, and this is the one that I've got this is the one that I've got time to play, so all right, yes, all right, so let's just let that load in. Okay, all right. So the rules of this run is that there is no teleportation using slash commands, no RTPs, no homes, no warps. I'm not using server utilities to claim or load chunks. Pollution's on, blood moons are on, and everything else is basically stock GTNH. Let's go here really quick. Minutes. I'm at 35 hours. 34 hours, 40 minutes, 14 seconds. All right, so a lot has changed, and first things first, I've cleaned out most of my village. I think every single building is gone except for this one and the tower. So the village is no longer. This now has 3 floors. I have no idea what I'm going to do with any of this space as of yet, but it is space nonetheless. I can already tell you how this run is going to end. It's not going to be from a zombie. It's not going to be from one of these wither witches that have been hunting me. I'm going to be building this mansion, and I'm going to fall off the edge, and that's it. Guarantee it. So stay tuned. Stay tuned with Building Misadventures with System. Where we build a skyscraper in hardcore like the dum-dums that we are. All right. So let's do something useful today. The first thing I did that was useful today is I did end up making, off camera, I made the Steam macerator, macerated all the things, made all the things. I've got a whole bunch of fire bricks, a whole bunch of extras. You know what? That's actually a good idea. That's a big brain idea for real. I might have to do that. I don't want to lose this run just yet. But yeah, I got the first brick blast furnace, made a whole bunch of steel, which the first batch, whatever's left is right here. Made myself a butchery knife, got a whole bunch of leather. I've got 3 backpacks for the time being. So again, all of that was predicated on getting my very first piece of steel, which I will remind the dear viewers that this run has been the hardest steel that I've ever had to grind out in New Horizons. It was literally, as difficult as I've ever had it. I didn't find any in the wild, and I had to build the ore wand and collect the quest to be able to find a mineral sand vein. Absolute nightmare. So the very first thing we're going to do today is we're going out again, and we're going to find another mineral sand vein, so that the one mineral sand vein that we found, it was enough to build a brick blast furnace, but that was basically it. I would tap out that vein rather quickly on my second attempt. So I'm just gonna find a new one. I think we're just gonna go. Wait, hold on. Which way did we go the first time? Because that one is down this way. So maybe we'll curl upwards. Maybe we'll go up and around this little mountain ridge right here. We'll see. We will see. There are a lot of spicy caves around. There's a whole lot of holes of infinite despair to plunge into. I'm gonna avoid everything. I do have a set of matching armor, but that doesn't make it any better. I'll still get destroyed. I'm already turning in the garden quests, so I don't need berry gardens at all. One of the goals for this playthrough is going to end up being a healing axe. I'm assuming I can make it far enough to make one of those and get use of it. To that end, I have turned in as many of the gardens as I can get. I do need to pick a few more water gardens, and then I also need to buy some of the garden bags in order to get a chance for the nether gardens, because this... Ooh, what am I doing? Oh, hello. So far, I don't know how I feel about going to the nether in this run. I know it has to happen at some point in time, but let's see. Where are you? Just want to make sure that I'm far enough from that cave entrance that I'm safe. So yeah, up here by all the monsters. Yes, okay. And I think that might be the cave entrance too, isn't it? Oh man. Well, okay. It's fine. Let's get this out of here. Alright, it's fine. It's okay. If nothing else, I do have a little bit of the little bit gravel. I'll see if I can get down to the mineral sands. It's 4 p.m. So that means, let me just go ahead and do that. Okay, so I've been pretty busy as of late. I would like to stream more, but you know, it is what it is. Today is just a good opportunity. I think I might have to take a work call later, because I actually don't know what I'm working this week. but yeah, this is the right this second is the biggest solid block of time that I could see for the next few days for me to stream something. So I think my schedule will calm down after a little bit. Right now I'm still kind of getting into the position that I will be. We're very slowly weeding out the people that can't hang. So because of that, you know, other people are working the shifts right now, so I'm just kind of hanging low, but I'm making enough to survive. Ooh, hello. That was a lot of things. Okay. Exhaust. Okay. Trying to decide if I want to mess with this at all. Okay. So let me think about this. Guess I could put one right there. And then oh, hello. Okay. Okay. So then maybe I will do right here. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. So that's good. I can do this. Okay. Yes, I did get steel. I also got yeah, I've got a few backpacks, and I'm going for round 2 of gypsum. If I can get down to it safely. Let's see, what do I want to do here? Guess let's just go ahead and do this. So that's gonna be this, right? Yeah. And that's completely gone now. Yes. Yes. Okay. And I didn't trap a super zombie in here with me, did I? No. Just had to make sure, like, you know, you can't ever be too safe in a hardcore run. So let's stay safe. Okay. It's awfully spooky sounding out there. Aha. Hello. Hello, or. We're just gonna do that for a moment. Rather porous, okay. Or not porous, but there's a lot of gravel in here. Fractious maybe would be the word. I don't know. Okay. So far, so good. So, yeah, this will be the first chore of the day. I do anticipate getting a few chores done today because I need more gypsum. I need more calcite, which will in turn let me make more bricked blast furnaces. Once I make more bricked blast furnaces, I will need more oh shoot, coal coke, which means I'm gonna have to get more coal, which is a third mining trip. And then I might have to get more iron, which would be a fourth mining trip. Hey John, how's it going? Yeah, no worries, man, no worries. that you know, I know you were visiting family, so not any problem at all. You're good, dude. And this is a coal vein, so that's convenient. I needed some coal, so that's a thing that's right there. Cool. So maybe that that will truncate my chores for the day, because I sure did go through all of my gypsum and calcite. You know, I calculated that, or I remember somebody saying that you needed 72 of each. And you do, you know, it's almost, I think it is exactly that number. So, so it's no worries. The future ones are going to be cheaper because you can wall share them. So instead of having to make the 34 blocks or whatever it is, you only really need like 20, I think. Which is awesome. So I've actually got in the place where I've got my first brick blast furnace, I think I'm gonna have 6 up against that wall, and yeah, it'll be fantastic. Not that I can run 6 right now, and running 6 at once would be way too much pollution for me. Which makes me think that I might want to move them before I start using them extensively. So that's a thing that might happen. Let's see. Well, okay, let's start using these. Let's just start packing away garbage. So I want to keep everything for the moment. But a lot of this is garbage that I'm not going to immediately put to use. Nope. I don't want to keep you. And I'm going to keep these too. Just in case. What is this? Is this on? No, it's not on. Okay. All right. Okay. So yeah. If anybody didn't know, right now the Steam sale is on, and it just so happened that I had ordered a new Logitech controller off of Amazon, and it arrived the same day that I had bought Rain World. So I was very graciously gifted a copy of a game called Animal Well, which at the time I said that had reminded me of Rain World. Animal Well is much more visually stunning than Rain World. Rain World has the cooler creature AI and interactivity. I'm not 100% sure of the terminology, but the AI is way cooler in Rain World. Wouldn't it be cool to have a mashup of those? And so what the only reason I mentioned either one of those is if there's ever a reason why I wouldn't be able to play one of the GTNH runs in the allotted amount of time that I have for streaming on any particular day, I'm thinking of other games that I could jump on and play for like 90 minutes, or you know, right at like 2 hours or something like that. And Rain World and Animal Well both kind of fall into that bucket. I've been thinking about trying Axiom Verge again. Balatro would probably fit into that bucket pretty good. Yeah, my boy Balatro up for Game of the Year. I still don't think it's gonna beat the Elder Scrolls DLC pack, but yeah, my boy Balatro hit it big. Let's see, what else is cool right now? I probably am gonna go ahead and look on the Steam sale again, and double check if there's anything else on my wish list that I might want to get at the moment, because I do have other things on my wish list that are on sale, but some of them are only like my 10 or 20% off. I might wait, but then again, there's other stuff like I've been wanting the Steam version of Dwarf Fortress, and I doubt that it's ever going to go at any steeper discount than it's currently at right now in this particular sale. So I think if I was going to pull the trigger on that at any point in time, it would be right now. So I might do that. It just sucks that and I know that most of you in my position already feel this, but it's very tragic where the amount of cash that you have, like free expendable cash to buy cool games, goes up. The amount of time that you have to spend on those cool games goes down. It's an almost perfect graph. Yeah, yeah, I really am thinking about there's other games that I like playing. I think I might have did I mention Rogue Legacy 2 already? I love a game called N++, which is a precision platformer. Super cool game. That is so much fun. What else did I just get? I know I did just get one other thing. Oh, I bought The Forest, the survival crafting game. Like, it's kind of like a crafting horror or something like that. I just wanted to have it. I'll probably play it once. I'm not big on horror games in particular. But I do like, let me say that I like the idea of playing a game that you're stuck out in the woods and you gotta rub some sticks together. I don't know if I would want that to happen IRL. Hey JPM, how's it going? Yeah, we're playing the hardcore run today, and I'm doing my chores. Very first chore is get more gypsum. Did a little building around town. I've got my first steel. So I've got backpacks. Very nice, very nice. And yeah. Diamonds! Give me the bling. I actually did mine some diamonds the other day. I haven't cooked any of them, but I've got them if I need them. I was getting coal earlier, and I ran into a zombie spawner. I'm not nearly geared out enough to pacify that just yet, but if I wanted to make an early game zombie grinder, I've got the perfect spot already. Let's see. Coal. Yes, I want this coal. Give me the coal. Oh, is that another one? It is another one. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna have to dig up for some of this coal vein. I'll deal with that later. Playing some vanilla right now. So I actually, since you mention it, let's let me just say, I do like a lot of the changes that the vanilla game has made in the last, I don't know, several iterations. Like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, Mojang's just putting dumb stuff in and this and that, but I mean, to add a whole new layer of the world, to add I mean, I think ancient cities are still pretty cool. I think I think they're still a bit underdeveloped, but they're pretty cool in concept. I love the copper, like I was building a whole base out of the different oxidation levels of copper blocks in one playthrough. Just like a lot of cool stuff. No redstone. I'm not a big redstone user myself. Most of the time, if I'm using redstone, it's probably something like this, something like New Horizons, where I'm reading a guide and replicating some other perfect solution that somebody else has made. Yeah, I like vanilla. I like to build. One of these days, I might maybe do a vanilla playthrough. Depends on how much they add to the vanilla game. You know, if they get to like 1.30 and you can have a pet dragon and you can like, there's freaking continents and stuff like that, and all sorts of crazy stuff that Mojang has put in the intervening years. I'll do a vanilla run, a vanilla playthrough. There better be dragons. All right. No redstone, no hoppers, no pistons. Ooh, no nothing. That's pretty hard. Cause I know I go hard on using hoppers in vanilla. I'm not very good at them. I can't do like hopper locks or like sorting systems or anything like that. But I use hoppers a lot. That'd be difficult. Let's see. All right. So somewhere over here, there might be an opening. Okay. All right. Let's move on. Go back down to this side. All the new music they added in 1.21. Oh, you know what? That might be the one thing about the new content that I haven't looked into. But you're right. They've added some new tunes, and I think that's really cool that they're keeping things fresh. That's pretty neat. I still like C318's music. I think it's 318, 318, 418, whatever. I don't really know what happened between him and the company. I feel like he kind of got done a little dirty, but I don't know all the details. But yeah, it's cool if they're adding new music. Okay. Oh, you know what? It is about that time. Let me sleep really quick. Oh, is this red? Does this look a little bit more red than normal? It does, doesn't it? We're not taking any chances today. No chances whatsoever. We're just gonna hang out in here. All right. Now we got some time to chat. Yeah, exactly, Ben. Time to wait this one out. Because I've already mentioned, I think 3 or 4 times in this stream so far, that I really like the way this world is turning out. And so that's definitely like, I could just imagine me uh losing this one really quickly out of weird karma. Anyway, so well, there's going to be an ad break that's coming up in 1 minute. So yeah, I guess, you know, this is the ad break of ad breaks. If you need to get up and get anything done, your time is coming. I'm still looking again, you know, I'm still looking through the Steam sale, and trying to find anything else cool that I want to get into. It does run until the 4th, so there's no like real crunch. Yeah, December 4th at 10 a.m. Pacific. Okay. Let's see. You're welcome, Vin. Yeah, I bought Rain World, and I very conveniently had a controller delivered the same day, so that was a bit serendipitous. Let's see. Stellaris is half off. That's nice. I want they are billions, but it's only 25% off. I think I'm gonna wait on that one. Sea of Thieves is 50% off if that's something that people are into. Yeah, you know what? Look. I'm looking at all these games that I'm going to buy and play like twice, and they're just gonna be a title in my inventory. I guarantee it. While I'm playing New Horizons the whole time. um. That might be fun. It might be fun if a whole bunch of people got content warning. That's 30% off. Cult of the Lamb is 50% off. That one's looks interesting. I would love to get Universe Sandbox. That one's at 33% off. Let's see. I'm not seeing any killer deals. Like, that's the thing about this particular sale so far. I haven't found the killer deal yet. I really haven't. Steam Deck is 15% off. I mean, that's something. Still Blood Moon, okay. Talos Principle. Ooh, okay. I'll have to look that one up. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I did want Red Dead Redemption 2, but that's one of those games that I would love to buy at 2/3 off, but I would never play it. I would never play it. It's such a long game. Talos Principle 2, like a modern day mist. Yeah, you know what? I liked those I don't know why, and maybe this is just, you know, the way that I grew up, but I remember there was Myst, the Journeyman Project, and there was one other one, and the three of them collectively reminded me of my dad and his Apple Macintosh fixation back in the like the early 90s, I guess. But yeah, I wouldn't mind playing the Journeyman Project again. That one was fun. And it is, dang, it is still Blood Moon. Okay. All right. I'll scroll through new releases. Fine. I think the ads are done. So welcome back, everybody. We are we're shopping on Steam for the Blood Moon. And Far Cry 5 is 90% off. If that floats anybody's boat, that's pretty fun. Darkest Dungeon DLC for $1.49. That's actually not bad. Darkest Dungeon is one of those games that I really, really like, and I just don't play it. I can't play it. It's just you know, it is brutal for the sake of brutal. That's what the genre is. But yeah, it's just not my thing. I love the look of it. I love the play style. I love the yeah, I just love the aesthetic. I love the gameplay. I love the idea that like of like permadeath and how that affects your party dynamics. It's just every single facet of Darkest Dungeon seems like that would be like my exact wheelhouse. I can't play it. I can't play it for more than like 20-30 minutes at a time. I really can't because it's just too much. All right, let's see about this. Let's see. Can I break out of here? I think I'm safe, but I don't know for sure just yet. Let's okay. Yes, exactly. That's exactly right. But again, I will give them all of the praise that I've got because again, like the art, the gameplay, the tension, the emergent gameplay that you get from the stressful campaigning and the storyline as it is. It's just like, man, that should be my number one game. It really should. It really should. But yeah. I gotta have something. I gotta have my my flower picking simulator of GTNH Hardcore here. My mining simulator right now, at least. A little bit later, one of my chores, I'm going to have to go out and get water gardens finally. So I think after I get water gardens, I think the only thing left is the nether ones, and I'm just gonna have to pop bags for those. Okay, so let's cut this wall again. All right, so yeah, I know I did mention the ones that I have bought. I did get Rain World and the Forest. I don't know if either one of those are going to make an appearance on stream, but I will say this, that I really do like the gameplay of both Rain World and Animal Well. I just, man, if you could merge the best features of each of those games into one super game, that would be the end all be all. I've got a I could just, you know, I could see it now. I like Rain World's AI, where, you know, there's just enough tension to be suspenseful, and yeah, there are predators out in the world that will track and follow you. And then Animal Well is just visually stunning, an absolutely stunning game, and I like the Metroidvania style puzzles that you have in Animal Well. Let's see. I'm trying to see. Yeah, let me get into this map real quick. Is there anything sneaky that I can see? No. Oh hey, looky what I found. Nice. Let's see. What are you? Floors Earth? No. I'm good. Keep your Earth. How much gypsum do I have though? Let's double check this. 21. So that's 28. So that's enough gypsum for at least one more. One more brick blast furnace. I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and pick out the rest of the gypsum that I can see freestanding, and we'll go for another round at calcite, because we do have several chores to get done today. Gypsum. 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 Let's see. Everything in the ceiling is coal, which actually, like, I might come back to this mine when I go for my coal run. Just, you know, one thing at a time. All right. All right, here we go. Let's turn you off. And how about you two? Okay. So we got the gypsum. Now we're gonna need. Ooh, hello. We're gonna need some calcite. So I think the easiest way to do that is let's get back home. And I'll just find. I'm sure I've got a like a soda light or something like that I can put in the ore wand. So I haven't tried that yet, but I think that it works. I think you can put the raw pieces in the wand. I don't know how many I'm going to be making. For now, I'm just trying to make a second one. As you can see, let's see. There's the first one. Let's get out Okay. But yeah, eventually over time I'll probably have 6 or 8 before I retire them. Um but for the moment I'm just gonna get a second one. Okay, so where are you? Where are you? Right here. And this. And this. Alright. Yep. Did a little bit of work on the dirt mansion. Definitely needs a whole lot more exterior work and some walls and stuff, but um one of the things about this run is it's hardcore, and I've already cracked the joke, but I would not be surprised if I lose this run falling off of a scaffold while building this thing, and it's going to be the height of tragedy when it happens. But yes, for a hardcore run, this is much nicer than it needs to be. So yeah, it'll be chiseled dirt, chiseled cobble, and some logs, and then a whole bunch of features and stuff on the outside once once I build the architect's table and have access to some cool things. All right, so then let's get the soda light really quick. Time to test. Yeah, lazerite, whatever. Soda light, lazerite, whatever. Same difference, right? Yeah, here we go. So now let's test to see if this actually works. Yes, Scrambles, you are correct indeed, sir. It would be a clip for all time. Yep, I hope you're doing well as well, good sir. Yeah, I know we were talking about the Steam sale just a minute ago. I know I already told you, but I also bought DLC character for Across the Obelisk. I bought the Queen. I don't remember what it does, but that's the one I bought. It's that game is it's called a Slay the Spire clone, although I've never played Slay the Spire, like the OG of that particular genre. But yeah, ATO is pretty fun. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and find out if, oh yeah, that's right, I'm waiting for daytime. Just relax, just be cool. I'm gonna find out if putting this raw, yeah, I'll just show it off again. I'm gonna find out if this actually works. So we're gonna go down to the lapis vein that I have already, which is right here, and see if I could detect it. Nin, we're going to find that out right now. Because I don't know. I actually don't know. I assume yes. I feel like I've heard people say yes, but I don't know for sure, and I don't want to be taken unaware. So we're gonna test it, and that's what we're doing. Yeah, I'm on 2.7.0 release candidate 1. So I'm probably set on which version I'm on until it goes to the full release. I don't think I'm going to install any of the other release candidates. And I skipped beta 4, so Right, is it gonna go off? Is it gonna go off? Man. It does. It does. Okay. Nice. Well, in that case. Nice. Yeah, this one right here. This is my 2.7 run because I don't want to upgrade my my main run is an Ivy and I don't want to upgrade that world. So yeah, this one right here is going to be my 2.7 run. I don't know how many of the new Steam multi blocks that I'll make, but they all look pretty interesting. Um, um, I'll probably end up making all of them at some point in time for like the achievements sake. But uh ooh, yeah, I should not run through something like this so cavalierly. Like I own this place. Yeah, I really do like I do like some of the new content they're putting in. It's cool that they put in so many new multi blocks because you know, sure it's a pain, it's a giant pain to have to craft all of them, but it's cool to have those um it's cool to have those options. Let's All right, let's start prospecting in straight lines. Ah, nice, John. Nice. Yeah, that stuff is expensive. I don't know if it's because of the cerium or the everything else, but yeah, that stuff is really expensive. All right. Let's see. Well, I already got all of that up north prospected, so let's swing out this way. I don't need textile gardens. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, no, let's I guess let's just follow this gap in the visual prospecting. Oh, that's not really that much of a gap, is it? Okay. All right. In that case, let's just get off the mountain. Let's go this way. This way. I'm gonna make a turn to the north, but where? Not here. Not into the mouth of a cave. Nope. No, sir. My birthday was not today. Probably was yesterday, but not today. Let's see. what would be funny is while I'm out here on one of these runs like this, if I finally find some steel out in the wild, because I know I lamented this fact a couple times already, that this run is the hardest time I've ever had getting steel in New Horizons. Like, oh, by a margin, in fact, because I've never had a problem finding some random steel out in the wild. I'm looking for a new lapis vein, which I think I'm up a little too high for that, but it's fine. But yeah, I've never had so much problems finding steel in New Horizons until this particular run. Ooh, that's spooky. Um, any tips? Build good infrastructure. Like, don't just rush through Steam and through the early game. Make sure you build enough of the early game stuff that like two people can process things at the same time. So there's no people butting heads over, scarce machinery. That would be my best advice for a group. Build two of everything. I know if I was playing in a group, I would probably um yeah, exactly. Everybody butting heads for the one cool machine. Yeah. I would probably make multiple machines or machine arrays, or to perhaps like round robin a bunch of people's different batches all at once. You would want to like, for example, when you finally make backpacks, make one person make a backpack for every person in the group. Just do it. Just get it done. You know what I mean? Same for Tinker's tools. If you got one person that's really good at Tinker's, see if they can print off everybody's pickaxes. You know what I mean? Just a division of labor, and to do things quickly. That's the way to progress quickly with a group, because what's going to happen is, no matter how cool your group is or how gung-ho they feel like, everybody is going to drop off. It seems to happen to every single GTNH group. So get as much robust machinery that you can get done right now, and in the early game, and maybe that'll keep the group together a little bit longer, because I do think that a lot of people burn out when they have to wait for machines, or when things get too scarce, or upgrades get too daunting, for that level of the game. Okay. All right, so let's do this. It's almost nighttime. So I guess we stay on the surface and sleep. Also, don't forget to have someone do magic mods. Yes, yeah. Assign somebody the magic. It will not be me. But yeah, if you've got a thaumaturge, if you've got somebody that loves Thaumcraft, get them on it early, and again, try to see if they can print off several copies of each of the key, like, critical things for the group. Yeah, if you've got somebody that loves doing bees, get them doing bees. See if you can get them getting some of the most common farmable materials on auto. Just every little thing that you can do to make your future game easier, every little bit of automation you can do, every little bit of pre-planning and forethought, it just goes a long way. And then after that, just have fun. You know, the critical thing is to have fun. You know, don't butt heads. Like, don't get in each other's way too much, and then just like work to your strengths. Because again, life kicks the crap out of all of us. So your group will dwindle no matter how good they are. So have fun right now. Oh, hey, look. Looky. Do you see what I just seen? Where am I? Yeah. See? Wow, looky. Yeah, yep. I think everything that everybody has said is good advice. Yeah, multiple machines in each tier is or multiple manual machines, or maybe even multiple manual machines that do a round robin for all of the requested batching. If you can pull that off properly, your people will stay happy. Let's see. So I know you asked him, but I'll tell my personal story too. I've played. Of course, I wasn't the first, but I loved Omni Factory from the start. I was on that relatively early, and I've played Omni, Nami, and now Mani as well. I like the idea that Mani Factory is in modern Grig Tech. I really like that. It took a little bit getting used to the sprites and like the art assets and stuff like that. It was that's still kind of taking a bit to get used to. But yeah, Mani Factory is pretty cool. I hope they continue to work on it and fully flesh it out. In Nami Factory, I know that I was playing that several times in a row, and I got to late EV on my own, and I was with a group that we got to creative tank. So that was fun. And that's kind of what that creative tank run was what showed me what how should I say this? How bad infrastructure could actually be, because we pushed and we got all the way up to tier 8 microminer really quickly, and like we were flying through those tiers. But then when we finally got up there, we practically had to rebuild everything we had to get to tier 9 microminers, and then we practically rebuilt everything again to get that tier 10 for the heart of the universe, or whatever it was. Heart of the stars, heart of the cards, I don't know, whatever it was, and it doesn't matter. But yeah, that's what showed me what how bad it could be if your infrastructure was spaghettified, or everything was decentralized and not like interoperating very well. Yeah, you need good infrastructure to progress. And so finally, when we finally got creative tank, I was like, look guys, we've got to fix this. I'm just gonna make a creative tank factory, And anything that we can creative tank into ingots, I'm just gonna put it on auto, and we're just gonna have it. We're gonna get it done. In the amount of time it took me to do that project, everybody else decided to stop playing and do other things. So, so yeah, so there goes nice infrastructure. Should have just left it janky. Maybe they would have continued playing, right? But yeah, yeah. If there is, you know, if there is any one thing that you can do to set yourself up for success, is to have some quality infrastructure. Let's see, where are you? Damn. Yeah, I like how they did the end game in Nami, because like the very beginning of end game, you get creative tank, and then you get creative energy, and then you get like a couple other like creative level stuff like the creative oxygen tank and stuff like that, I believe. And then at the end of end game, you get creative vending, and then that's when you have like literally infinite of everything. And so I actually had some post end game creative builds that I wanted to do in Nami Factory. You know, once we had, you know, creative vending on creative vending. Yeah, that was one pack that I really wanted to build some cool stuff in. Not that it had a really good build palette, you know, by any means, but yeah, same difference, yeah. I always just call it creative vending, you know, creative items. Because I think creative vending was actually drawers in some other pack. But yeah, same thing. I do wish that that GTNH had more creative blocks. Now, for those of you who have played Money Factory, I think you guys can vouch, or you know, if you've looked into it, you can vouch with me that the architecture block variety in Money Factory in modern Greg Tech, flawless. There's so many cool blocks to use in Money Factory. I almost decided to play Money Factory over this hardcore run because of how many cool building options Money Factory has. But the server that I was playing on was not the greatest. So yeah, if there's anything that I wish that I could have in this pack right here, is more building options. You know, I want to have neon lights. I don't want to have to put on Sams's shaders just to have neon lights. You know what I mean? I want to have you know, I had a build that I was doing on a different server that required bone blocks. This doesn't have bone blocks. You know, there's a bunch of like really basic building blocks that that GTNH does not have, that would be really helpful for creative builders. And again, I don't want to knock anybody's particular play style, but I think that's the reason why the modern style bases are so that's why everybody builds those bases, because that's what the build, like the block palette allows. There's just, you know, it makes it really easy to build like a futuristic base with the block palette that we have available. I just wish they'd expand that palette. Yeah. Or at least more textures that look good when they're put through the architecture table. Because I've tried a bunch of different blocks that I thought would be pretty cool, you know, made into stairs or slopes or something like that, but they look like absolute garbage when they're, you know, stretched and pulled like taffy. Ooh, let me put away some of this junk. Alright, so I've got... Ooh, let me hold this on me. I've got 16 calcite. I'm gonna keep track. Alright, that should. One of the reasons why I didn't was because I didn't have very much. I do have a fair bit of redstone now, and I could do it pretty easily, but the last time I upgraded any of my tools, I didn't have any extra redstone. Okay, so I've got 16. I want like 25 more calcite, and then we'll go to do the next chore. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're almost there. Let me peel away one more section of wall. All right, so let's see. I do think the next thing I'm gonna have to do is go to the coal vein. I've got 2 coal veins. I've got the one that's right next to that new mineral sand vein that I was just at a minute ago, you know, just a little bit ago. Or I could go to my other coal vein that I have a spawner in. It's a zombie spawner, which I guess is kind of cool, but I don't know. I don't quite know what to do with it right now, and it does complicate you know, working in the area. Let's see. I know I saw a couple others. There's this one. Ooh. There's this one. Gimme, gimme. This one. Gimme. It's easy to see if you're looking for it, but it does blend in at a glance. So I'm just making sure that I didn't miss any. Okay. 27 should be plenty. Should be plenty. Now. It's unnerving. Okay, alright, we're good. So, where are we? Alright, we need to go south. Alright, which is this kind of way. No, don't poke your head in there. I do have some caves that I would like to poke my head into closer to the house. I don't know if I'm going to do any of that today. We're not really that geared out right now, even though I do have, I did make myself a full kit. I don't know how I feel about the copper armor, but you know, whatever. Um, let's see. I really wanted to farm some of those berry bushes, but by the time I found all of them, I kind of blew by the necessity of having them. At this point, I think I'm just gonna do regular farms. But I feel like the completionist in me still wants to get at least a row of each of the berries. I probably will still do that at some point. I can also now build a glider, which is a curse and a blessing. For anybody that's used a glider, they know that it's very easy to put it away mid-flight and fall to the ground. That would be disastrous in this playthrough. Let's see. All right, so while you were talking about it, let's see if I can get this redstone together, because I think I've got enough to put a little bit on now. Maybe I don't. I should get a horse. I should get a horse. Can we make saddles in this? I forget. Yeah, you can make saddles. Yeah, that's actually not bad. I do have a little bit of tanned leather still. All right. And then let's see. I guess it would help if I turned these boilers on, wouldn't it? There we go. All right. So, I guess what I could do is I'll show off just a little bit of what I've done. I don't know what anybody's seen. I did light this up a little bit. I actually raided through this twice already. And I also lit up this little spot up here. It is still dark underneath here, and there's more of this cave to go. But I've gotten a good start. And then let's see. Over here, there is this cave. I've made a good start on this one too. Although the last time I poked my head into this side, it was still rather hostile. So let's do something dumb today. All right, I didn't like the sound of that. And then there's more cave down this way that's not really lit up. And then there is cave over this way that's not lit up. And then over here is a cave that has a wither witch in it, maybe even to this day. Yeah, right where that compression creeper is. I saw a wither witch the other day. You need to go away, sir. Thank you. Leave the dirt behind too. I don't need you stealing from my town. Alright. Yeah, my diamond mine is under here, but I covered it up with a little bit of my my first attempt at a I'm gonna leave the house on stilts, but I'm gonna have something under here kind of resembling a garden. I don't know what it's gonna look like, honestly. It's not gonna be like regular farms, although there might be stuff that is farmed down there. I have no idea what it's gonna look like. Let's be real. Let's see. And it does suppose it depends on, you know, what projects I decide to invest my time in. Let's go ahead and finish this, or at least a little bit of this. Oh, and I have something to show off too. Let me finish this. Oh, I have it on me. All right, I have something to show off, you guys. I have something to show off. This is so cool. I didn't know this was a thing that existed. Look at this. All right. Log. Simple block that has a directional placement. I did not know that you could use a soft mallet to rotate them. Absolutely stunned when I figured that out. I was like, oh, that's so cool. I was today years old when I learned the most basic thing of GTNH. Okay, there. Let's see. I've got a bunch of iron, so I think we're good on that. So I think the next thing is going to check on the coal coke. Because, my coal coke production is going to determine how fast I can get more steel made. And if I remember correctly, it is 2 coke ovens per bricked blast furnace to get them to run at full speed. So I'll probably want to think about making more coke ovens in the near future. And then I'm going to want to have I'll probably want to save some of that creosote oil in a large tank, because it is good for fuel in the early game. Let's see. Yeah, I really should start planning towards my giant railcraft tank, because I've got some pieces. You can see I've got 12 iron tank walls. That's a drop in the bucket, but just about every single GTNH run that I've ever done, I've had a max size iron tank for Steam at some point in time, and this run will be no different. I will make that, so I should probably start thinking about going out and getting all of the iron that I'm going to need for that project. So let's see. Gypsum. That's this in here, right? Yeah, gypsum. Okay. That's the rest of the gypsum. Okay. So, let me think about this. Does anybody know of, like, does this actually have, I know this has scaffolds, but that's scaffolds from the catwalks mod. Does this have any other, like, has anybody ever used the industrial craft or the open blocks scaffolding in this pack? I'm trying to decide if there's anything that I can use for safely and securely building on a project like this, because I know I already joked around about this. I know how I'm going to die in this pack. It's going to be falling off the edge. If I can avoid it, that would be great. I will try to survive as long as I can. I might have to, at some point in time, I might have to jump into a creative world and test out some of those items. Okay. Oh, did that not go in? Oh man. All right, so this. All right, yeah. So as you can see, I've got I've got the clay dust, I've got the stone dust, I've got the quartz sand, I've got the fire bricks. Just needed some more gypsum and calcite. We'll print out a second BBF, and then we won't have the fuel to run it. So in case restaurant. We could go ahead and cook this coal. And if push comes to shove, we can use charcoal, but it burns through charcoal so quickly. I don't even know if I want to use charcoal to make steel. Another thing that we could do relatively soon is go out and get more leather with the butchery knife. It's already done me really well. But yeah, I think I need to go out for another round of leather because I didn't have a whole lot left after I made this round of tanned leather. So let's just do a quick little roundup because I think I've got all of it on me. And there was only like 4, yeah, 4 right here. And so this is all the leather that I've got left. So I think it's probably time to go out and round up some more animals. And also, yeah, round up some more redstone perhaps, because I definitely don't have as much as I thought. So yeah, the reason why I haven't put any redstone on my pick, I have 35. That's the reason. All right. And then let's grab a bucket. We're gonna get an ad break that's coming up again. If anybody needs to get up, get a drink, get a snack, bio break, whatever it is that you need to do, take care of your body, take care of your body. I'm gonna get up and get myself another drink. I've got cherry Dr. Pepper, so I'm gonna go get one of those before I go out on a run. So let's do that really quick. All right, BRB nerds. Okay. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I'm back just in time for the ads. Totally fine. An okay and appropriate response. Fine. Yes, John. Post a new screeny, please. Por favor, my God. Let's see. I'm not gonna let it go nighttime, but one thing that I do like about this, fair enough. Yeah. I haven't looked at Discord since I started streaming. I have done a pretty good job of lighting up this area. But there is some lighting up that I still need to do. So at some point in time, before I void out all the rest of this creosote that I'm building up right now, I should probably make a giant batch of torches. And for that, you need a giant batch of wool. So I don't have a giant batch of wool right now, so I'm thinking that if I'm going to go out and get a bunch of cows, I might get a bunch of sheep too. Just churn through everything with this butchery knife. Everything but chickens, basically. I don't really need pigs, but yeah, I could probably go ahead and cull most of the wildlife around here. Oh God. Let's see. Oh, I see you. You can't run. I saw you. Alright, and then I do see another one on the map up here. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? think I need these. But I'm gonna pick a few of these mushroom gardens. There's only a handful of gardens that I still need. I think mushroom gardens are done, but I don't know for sure just yet. Oh, I've got this one marked. I probably already dealt with this one, right? Okay. I heard a really weird noise. Yeah, I'm probably hearing things, but it sounded like a horse. Like a horse clopping. I don't know. I don't know. Is system going mad? Sources say yes. All right. Well, 19 leather so far. That's not bad. I was expecting to see a few more sheep, but that's fine. I am good on clay, otherwise I would dig that up. And I don't need any more herb gardens. All right. Where are you? Oh, another cow. Don't run. I don't need stock gardens. Pretty sure I'm done with those. All right. Where are the sheeps? I mean, it wouldn't be off brand if this seed forced me to make all of the wool that I was going to use for my cheap, quote unquote, cheap torches. If I had to grind this hard just to get steel. Oh no. Alright, I see that obelisk. Is it a spicy obelisk? I don't even know if I want to know. To be honest. Cannot tell if it is spicy or not. Do not care. Ooh, the grass gardens might be some of the last ones that I actually need. Like, basically grass, water, and nether, I think are the last ones that I really need. And this is the last of the grass. Okay. All right. chicken. One slight benefit of me doing this culling is if I kill off all the animals in the area, my game should run like 1% faster, you know, whatever it may be. But I know that that a lot of animals in a persistent area can be detrimental to your tick rate. All right. Get wrecked. Ooh, hello. That's a spicy little cavern to fall into and die. Alright, I'm gonna leave. I don't like that. I don't like the spider sound. Heard the Shep. Here's the Shep. Goodbye, Shep. Alright. Actually close enough. I'm close enough to home that I could probably get home to sleep. Let's see if I can do that really quick. I like to look at my house. And it's not a whole lot to look at right now, but I think it's going to be kind of cool. It's going to be like up on stilts. I think it's going to look pretty cool. All right. Only 7 wool. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, let's not waste any more time on that one. Let's see. 46 leather, that's not bad. Let's put that with the rest actually. Which is right here. I could make the glider. Let's do that. So I think that's going to require all of this steel, if I remember correctly. Oh, I need the file. Yep. And it's like this. Oh yeah, this is actually more expensive than I remember. Okay. Not a big deal though. We're gonna make it. We're still making this thing. 2 of these. And then what was the last bit? A plate and 4 screws. Okay. Alright then. Give me some fresh steel. Fresh out the oven. It's still warm. Oop. Oh, I already have the file. Okay. So 2, 3, 4. Oh, let's do this. And then oh yeah, I think I broke the saw. I need to make a new one. Okay. And then this goes like so. And it's file and hammer. I can never remember how this goes. Is it like this? Yeah, there it is. I made so many saws over the course of time, and it never fails that I always try to make the next one the wrong way. So let's do this. This. And then I'll need 1, 2, 3. And I'll have one extra steel plate, which is fine, because I needed one steel plate for the one of the pieces for the steam grinder that isn't finished. So yes, technically I'm going to have a steel plate left over, but not really. It'll get used almost as soon as I build that thing. That and that. Okay. Oh yes, you guys. Oh, you guys. All right. So how did you know that the way that I die in this world is from me putting away my glider while I'm flying? Feels good though. It's gonna feel real good right until it ends. Alright, yeah, so now that I've got a whole bunch of grass gardens, let me just turn all these in. This. Oh, did I not have the other ones on me? Did I already dump them? Yeah, I already dumped them. I only need 3. Okay. So then... Oop. Alright, so I need desert, ground. Okay, I didn't realize I needed ground gardens still. Okay. Yeah, water, desert, ground, and nether. Alright, so yeah, I might actually already have ground gardens. Hold on a second. If I don't, I'm surprised. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, how about this? Let's go on a little fly. I've got a glider now. Let's fly around a little bit. Why not? Where do I need to open up the map? Probably up this way. We'll get on top of this mountain over here and we'll jump off. Oh, there's some water gardens right here. You know, and there's some right here. Okay, since there's two spots in the immediate area, I'll just let those I'll let those spread. Not a problem. Let's get up here and jump. Number 1 goal in hardcore Minecraft: get to the top of the mountain and jump off. That's a bigger mountain. Let's jump off of that one instead. That was a nice little updraft. Very nice little updraft. This is what, deviating lily? Yes. Okay. Pecans, don't need that. Anything interesting? Not really. Not interested in snow, that's for sure. Hmm. Whole bunch of nothing really. Oh, well, there's one of these. That's a. I'll score a free free cauldron. Yoink. I bet those hobgoblins are pissed. Every time I find one, I steal their cauldron. It's like the only thing they own, and and I'm just like, I'm just a freaking murder hobo. I just come in, steal everything that's not bolted down. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, if I was a hobgoblin, I'd be pretty pissed off. I'd have a picture of me on the wall with like a crossed out circle on it. Uh, uh, hobgoblins most wanted. How far am I getting away from the base? I don't want to. I don't want to screw myself too badly. Let's do a circle over here. I'm not a fan of the snow, but maybe what I can do is fly a little arc like this and then cut across here and then maybe open up this little bit right down here. All right, let's make some map. Ooh, it's 5:45, so let's sleep first. Let's sleep. All right. Yes. All right, so now let's fly. Let's see. How did I get on there? This way. All right. Oh, there's a couple sheeps. Not gonna get them. I like the look of this terrain. It's not bad. Ooh, can I get on top of this tree here? That would be nice. Wow, above this tree. That's amazing. I don't think I need any more leather. I'm gonna leave the cows alone. If I see a group of sheep, I might go ahead and take them out. Another thing that we could do is go back to that loot game that I found and play that. That's actually a good idea. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Where was that? It was this one right here. And I am up here, so maybe I'll do my loop around, and then when we finally loop down around down here, maybe we'll do that loot game. We'll see. It's coming up to the 2-hour mark on this stream, and I might have to raid by the 2.5-hour mark. We'll see. We will see. I said I'm still expecting a work call, but I was gonna play through it if I got it in the middle of this block of time. Yeah, it was kind of funny. I got a call at 4:30 in the morning. My boss, she's like, did I wake you up? I'm like, yeah. She's like, I thought you said you didn't sleep. And I was like, and my brain was like molasses. I couldn't like it didn't work fast enough. She's like, I'm just messing with you, but you've got my keys and somebody's breaking into the store. And so, I had to jump up and make sure that she had her keys, and then find out later that the alarm for the store next door was also going off. So it was somebody playing around in the back hallways, like in between the establishments. I don't necessarily like. I don't like the fact that we've got gremlins in our store. They are gremlins of the human variety, but gremlins nonetheless. So, I guess nothing happened with that. My store manager is brand new to this store, so I'm having to show her a bunch of different things about this particular premises. One of the things that I need to show her is that there's a big push bolt to lock the basement door from the upstairs side, and we probably need to make sure that stays locked at all times, because otherwise the gremlins get out of the basement and they set off the alarms because they're in the back rifling through things. Reason number 1001 why I was frustrated with this job at this particular location and I wanted to leave. There's a lot of a lot of little things like that, but just knowing that somebody's breaking into the basement side of the place that I'm working at is not too much of a comforting feeling. I've tried to get the police involved with that particular situation, but I can't do much more than like point at a door and say it sounds haunted in there. That's basically all they hear out of my mouth. Because there's no cameras or anything like that. Not in those sections of the building. Alright, so let's see about this. Where am I? Yeah, we're good. Let's do this. Alright. See a little bit of lava. A lot of trees that I'm going to need a lumber axe for. Lumber axe is actually something that I could probably start doing relatively soon. let's go back over to this loot game. So I'll tell you what, guys. If it is a Minesweeper, we'll play it. If it's Simon Says, we'll abandon. It's been a little while since I played a Minesweeper. Honestly, I think the last time I played a Minesweeper of any of any kind was this world. Let's see. Let me get out my gravel. Yeah, because that's exactly what I'm worried about right there. Okay. Alright, I think he just disappeared. But I still need to get over and seal off this little cave right there. Let's see. Alright, well, that's half of it. Alright, fine. Let's just retreat. Dang it. Alright. All right. Back to the grind. Okay, there we go. And then good enough. Good enough. Oh, there it is. Okay. Fairly close to the surface. All right, it's safe. All right, what do we got? Oh, we got a full backpack. Okay. Ah, boo. Nope. No, thank you, sir. All right. Is it this one? It is this one. All right. Well, a bit anticlimactic. Let's fix this. Edit. We'll do that. We'll do that. Okay. Well, what's next? I guess for the moment, I think I'm just gonna go home, make sure that I get the rest of this stuff processing, and we'll regroup. We will regroup when we get there. I don't know if I have time to start a new project. Let's see. Amazing. All right. How do we make the tool forge? Because that's gonna be what unlocks me making a lumber axe, a mining hammer, all that other good stuff. So alamite is the problem. Well, alamite is the hard part. I haven't found any obsidian, but I do remember, and it might have actually been John, if I remember correctly, that he was showing off a thing where if you chisel obsidian in the wild, I think it was John. If you chisel obsidian in the wild, it's easier to break. Pretty sure that was GTNH, because my boy John doesn't play anything else. All right, let's see. Put you guys in there. Let's see what we got going on. Hold on 1 second. Okay, well, maybe we'll play on for a little bit longer. I don't see anybody. I don't see anybody to raid. Well, there's one person to raid. They're playing GOG. Gardens of Greg. Does anybody in chat have anybody that they watch regularly that is streaming right now? I just don't have anybody. Again, I've got one person playing Garden of Grind. We'll raid them if there's nobody else. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, it's been a lot of fun, you guys. Again, you know, I'll pick and choose my stream times when I've got moments. I do intend to try to stream more often than I have been in the last couple weeks, but I might have to. They might end up having to be shorter, or you know, kind of when I can squeeze them in. So, with that being said, thank you for everybody that's sticking with me and watching, and I appreciate all of you guys. And here's the cooler things happening in the future. Peace.